I'm getting ready to glue up the front leg assembly with this front rail. I won't be gluing to the side rails yet, but I'll be gluing up the front part in the context of the stretchers, side stretchers being connected to the back assembly. The back assembly is already glued. So this is the next step to get this front glued up, and then I'll be attaching the undercarriage and the side stretchers in a third glue up part of the process. So it's all dry fitted, and I have to repeat. These are the clamps that I'll be using after the glue is in place, and I need to put these clamping cauls on with these little hand clamps to hold them in the spot. I needed these cauls because I already took away the square portion of the leg. Perhaps the next time I do this, I'll leave the square portion and on for the final gluing, and then do that curvature removal of material after it's glued. So that would be probably the better way of doing this and eliminating the cauls. So let me see if I can pull the front assembly off of the side stretchers, and I may need a mallet to do that. Well, I'm going to end up pulling the side stretchers out. I think that'll be the easiest thing to do. Okay. Now I can remove the side stretchers, put them back into the sockets in the back assembly. Okay. And then I need to get the glue on these mortises and tenon, put this together, then slap that on the top of the side stretchers, and then get all the clamps in place. So I have to work a little bit fast. I've got the high glue here ready to go, and it looks like the right consistency. And so need to get glue into that mortise, and then also on the top face of this corner block, and then the tenon. This is high glue that I'm using, and you don't have a whole lot of time to mess around because this will start to gel up pretty quickly. So I need to move on here. I need to get this face covered here. I didn't do that on the other leg. Let me make sure I get this face all covered here, because the stretcher will go into that the front rail. So I can get the front rail in there. One thing I didn't do, I want to put glue on the surface down here that'll match up with the corner block. These knee blocks. Alright, there, that's in. Got that. Ooh, I forgot the paint up here. There's plenty of glue on there, that's for sure. Now if I can get this installed on the side rails. Okay, that's good. Now I'll lift this up and put this about right about there, and get these clamping cauls installed, clamped in. I've got space here I've got tenon pegs to pound in, so the cauls are not covering up where I need to put the tenon pegs. Alright, so those are installed. Then this will pull it together. Raise that up a little bit. That should be about the right position. And is it closing up? The gaps, any gaps? Yeah, it's closing up. Good. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Now, I may just put another clamp, see if I can get another clamp in there. I don't know if this is going to work with that curvature of that. Yeah. Okay, that applies a little pressure. Good. Now I got to get the tenon pegs installed. Now I'm going to turn this up like this because I want that glue to just go down into that socket for the tenon peg. Alright. Then I've got two little ebony pegs. They've got a square portion on the very end, so that will deform the walnut a little bit at the end and leave a little square diamond shape on the front surface. So that's what I am doing with these tenon pegs. I'm leaving a little square diamond shape on the surface. That's working good. Okay. Let me paint the other tenon peg. That twisted on me a little bit, and I'd like to get that rotated just a little bit so it's like a diamond shape. Okay, there it is. That looks good. Everything's closed up nicely. All the surfaces are matching up nice. So I'll leave that overnight, and then tomorrow clean up the glue. The hot hide glue is a lot easier to clean up with chisels and scrapers. And then I'll be ready to glue the front and the back assembly with the undercarriage included, and the side stretchers glued up as well.